Hello everybody, welcome to CTFairBet. Today I want to go over the Supreme Court. Mohegan Sun was in front of the Supreme Court on January 9th because a limo rear-ended a Brian and Michelle Lewis. The state of Connecticut, like most states, have 2 years to file a lawsuit. The Mohegan Sun tribal court only has 1 year. Wonder why they do that. They wouldn't be trying to get away with anything. Nah, not at all. Most lawyers know it's 2 years, but they want to do it in 1 year. Sleazy guys. So you can end up in state court if the tribe agrees to go to state court. They have also one thing, a guy named Matthew Fletcher. He's a tribal lawyer, and he does a lot of big cases. And the guy writes, a lot of great articles, and he's got 1 million degrees. Pretty smart fellow. But he has this article, how the Supreme Court could weaken Indian tribes' ability to govern. Well, I think you got Donald Trump would be more of a problem, because he is known for his dislike of tribal sovereignty. He had the audacity in 1993 at a House subcommittee say about the Mashantuckets, I believe this was, that they don't look like Indians to me. And this subcommittee, House subcommittee, was about mafia influence on tribal land. And Donald Trump was a developer in New York, where there's mafia everywhere, and I'm sure he never dealt with the mafia at all. He never had to pay anybody off or nothing like that. So Trump is going to be a big problem for Native Americans, especially gaming. Also, you have Chief Justice and Justice Kennedy. Chief Justice Roberts and Justice Kennedy are very anti-tribal sovereignty. So now that we got Trump in the office and you got justices that are dying to take away sovereign immunity, I think Native American tribes need to bring their A game, because you don't need any more bad press. Now that leads me to my next thing. Now, Maria DiGiacomo and Matt were playing. Maria was the floor person, Matt was playing. We all know the story. And that case happened 2 years ago, and they're still not out of court. Now, the OJ trial took 8 months. 8 months. Okay. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg, who were convicted of giving nuclear secrets to the Russians. That case took 23 days. It's 2 years. What are you guys waiting for? So, and about 2.5 years later, they got the electric chair. So I would believe that the tribe does not need any more bad press. But it just gets better, guys. I have a letter here. In fact, I can read it better over here. This is from Maria. This is from the United States Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division. And I'm going to post this. It's just too dark. My son's going to try to fix it. But the letter says Maria's name, address, and it says, this response is to your letter to President Barack Obama regarding your termination as an employee as Mohegan Sun Casino You allege you were wrongfully accused of misconduct, and you are now seeking the Department of Justice's assistance in this matter. We have given careful consideration to the material you have provided. However, you have not provided significant information to determine a possible violation of federal civil rights statute. We will continue further with this matter once you supply more information concerning your complaint. Please send any additional information to the following address: United States Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division, Employment Litigation Services. So, not good news. So, just so everybody knows who the DOJ is. The DOJ is the ultimate bad guy. The DOJ oversees, among others, United States Marshal Service, the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Prisons, ATF, and they oversee the DEA. In other words, these guys aren't going to allow the tribe to abuse their power. If they have something they can run with, they will. And again, it's 2 years, and you still haven't adjudicated her case, which is insane. OJ took 8 months. 8 months. Now, let's get into my favorite subject. Mark Cloutier. I got a bunch of information that, some I can use, some I can't, because it's going to point at certain people. But one thing, and this is directed to Mark, just so you understand that I save everything, every email, and, I'm not going to lay down for you guys. You owe me $57,000, and one way or the other, you're going to pay me. So, now, Mark, you're the only Mohican out of the 18 years I was there working for the Boxing Commission and table games that I saw abuse their power. And just to give you, a little remembrance thing here, that if you remember, you bought my condo, and I sold it to you for $67,000. I made $18,000 in 8 months, so I wasn't upset. However, once my wife at the time heard how much I sold it for, and I talked to a realtor, I sold it to you for about $20,000, $25,000 less than what I should have. But I gave you my word. 67 is 67. I'm not going to come back and say 77 or 87. I gave you my word. That's the difference between you and me. You don't have a word. All you do is abuse power. And is the tribe still allowing you to date subordinates? Because I heard there's a bunch of new dealers in Pit 21. Very attractive dealers. Young, pretty girls. And they can't deal. Or they're horrible. Same thing in Pit 28. But I also got some... I'm going to post a letter from the Department of Justice, and I'm going to post the form. This is basically just the summary of the mortgage between when I sold Mark my condo at a gift price, not because anything other than I made money fast and I gave you my word. I could have taken it back, but again. So, and one of the biggest things, Mark, that bothers people, Ian, he terminated a lot of people and he carried it, and you could tell it hurt him. But you walk in the pit, tell the pit boss, give me your keys, go down to the office and grab everything you got. So to end this, I have a couple questions. Mark, you were subpoenaed to go to Maria's hearing at the Mohican court. Instead, Trevor showed up. But that's not what the subpoena said. After the hearing got done and I was leaving, you were seen in the hallway. Why didn't you come to a court proceeding that you were subpoenaed for? I did. I was subpoenaed for something, I gotta go. That's like, you can't pick and choose. Well, maybe in Mohegan Sun Court. All right, so in closing, I get emails, I get quite a few, and I need confirmation on something. Supposedly, there's a manager or director, allegedly, who send pictures of his penis to other people's phones. And apparently, it's more than one woman. I heard 3. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's... I have no idea. But if it is, it's a gift from heaven that fell into my lap. Because I can't believe he would be that stupid. Actually, I think yeah, you know what? I can believe it. Because when he bought my condo, he came to my place. My man was rolling high as a kite. And all that medical problems he has now, because like me, all the injuries I got through sports and life is coming back to haunt me at 55. Mark, the reason why you're so sick is because of your past lifestyle. It happens. But if I were you, from now on, when you terminate somebody, don't make it a happy event. Don't smile. And if you can't conduct yourself professionally, let somebody else do it. So, just hand it off. Because pretty soon, one of these days, you're going to do it to the wrong person. They're going to come after you. So, in closing, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the beginning of this. The attorney's name was James Harrington from New London, who was part of that Supreme Court case against the tribe. Again, you can look it up. It was on 1/9/17. That was the court date in front of the Supreme Court. Pretty neat. But everybody, I will talk to you soon. And if anybody can give me confirmation on those on that pertaining somebody showing his junk, I would really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.